Hey, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you along as I work in my 2024 Jibun Techo Biz Diary. I still haven't set up most of the front of this planner. It might happen, it might not. We will see. The last few months have been quite crazy, but we are looking at the current week that I am in as I record this. It is week 21, which is the 20th through the 26th. And somebody asked if I could share how I am incorporating planning for a college class that I am taking into my Jibun Techo. So, as you can see, this week is really full and it is the last week of school for my kids. I also work in the school district, so it's my last week as well, and things are just really hectic. But you can kind of see there highlighted at the bottom is a bunch of tasks and lots of different colors. And after I update for the current week that we are in, we're going to flip the page and we are on the 27th of May through the 2nd of June, and we are going to plan for the week. So I do have kind of the framework set for my planner with the stickers and everything and the dates and where I like to divide my page at. I have other videos if you're new here and want to see me go through all of that. I started setting up kind of most of that stuff at the same time as I do my monthly setup because it just makes planning throughout the rest of the month that much easier. This spread layout is kind of a mess. I hodgepodged a lot of different pieces together from different collections in the past. It's been a wild ride. If you caught some of my earlier videos, you know this. I'm kind of in a weird position with my Cocoa Daisy subs, and we'll see what the future brings. But I did shop my stash and filled in the gaps using some old stuff to just set a framework for this page. Next up, I'm using one of those clean dot markers to mark some hour lines. These kind of represent my husband's daily work schedule. His hours shifted for the summer, and to help me keep track, I just highlight where those hours are. It's also helping me immensely to have those marked as I plan for my class. So in the top section, I put two kind of swatches, one in beige, one in gray, and these represent different modules for my course. I am taking an online course. It is not self-paced, but it's also like there isn't a set time to watch or attend class. It's kind of in between. And so content is rolled out in phases or modules. So I put those notes up there to remind me that I need to check for the different modules the content that's been posted and what assignments are available for me to complete. So even though you'll see I have some hard deadlines, I do like to work a little bit ahead, and that way I can stay on top of everything, especially with as busy as I have been in my personal life and with the kids, and who knows what tomorrow brings. Lately, I feel like I've been on an episode of Punk'd, and the universe is just throwing all kinds of crazy scenarios at me all the time. So who knows what's around the corner. But the first step in planning for my class each week, I go in and using a black pen, I just write in what the class content is for each day, what the readings are, There's also been information delivered to us in different mediums like videos and podcasts and recordings. We also get like a weekly video lecture uploaded for us. So those are things that I need to keep an eye on. And then I use the syllabus to mark in different assessments and assignments. I am using friction pens for this because these can be fluid and sometimes they change. So I'm going to use blue for quizzes and testing and discussion posts because that's the color that they are in my syllabus. And if I need to go back and refer to my syllabus specific to those things, it helps me see on her kind of class outline where each of those things are and what they correlate with. And then I'm also using red for assignments and projects with a hard deadline because she used red in the syllabus for those things. It just kind of helps me organize and keep those things straight when I'm flipping back through the syllabus. And so here I am just filling in with all of those things with their due dates. I did I don't want to say messed up, but I put a bunch of stuff on Monday, even though that is Tuesday stuff, but I liked kind of breaking it up because to Monday technically there was nothing assigned, but I didn't want to just get lax and not do anything on Monday. That way, if I need to break up any of the other readings, I haven't put in readings for Thursday or Friday because they're not, when I first started planning for the week, they were not fully uploaded. So you'll see here in a minute, I'm going to add more because they were released in the middle of me filming this, but I didn't know what the course load was going to look like on Thursday and Friday. So I was giving myself kind of this idea that I have free time to load more things in if I need them. So this was a really helpful layout for me, especially keeping them towards the bottom because in those like later afternoon, early evening hours, because that's the time that I knew that I was going to have to commit uninterrupted to this course load, especially while my job was still going on before summer break started. I needed to know that like this is the chunk of time that I have to get each of these things done. And it was a crunch. It is a full semester class. It boiled down to 3 weeks, so full days every day. And it also helped, I didn't time block it out because it wouldn't make sense in a Jibun Techo, but the Pomodoro method is setting a specific chunk of time to work uninterrupted on studying or committing to a project and just breaking up individual tasks into those chunks of time and then providing yourself a break between each. It's kind of like interval training or something like that, where you set intervals of time that you're dedicated specifically to that task, and then during your break you can do whatever you want, and then your next interval you are either continuing on the previous task or starting a new task, but dedicating your time solely to that thing. So it has really helped in getting me through the just sheer amount of work that I've needed to do in the last week and a half. And I'm halfway there, so it's been working well. I wish I would have known about this method when I was actively in college. Like when my life was being in college, it would have helped immensely, but here we are, and we are getting this class done and out of the way and opening the door for what's next. So while I was rambling, I was filling in the rest of my regular week stuff and filling in my sidebar with my to-do list and just kind of filling in the week with things that I know I need to get done outside of this class. And it's not a lot. I'm giving myself a lot of free time. So here is kind of where we're starting at. One thing I also have been doing has been adding in the points scale for each of these assignments, and kind of keeping track of which of my assignments have been graded and what I'm still waiting for a score on. It doesn't really change anything or how much I dedicate to studying, because this is what it is, and this process has been working fairly well for me already. And but it's nice to just know what has been graded and what I'm still waiting on. So that is kind of it for this layout. I hope to be back soon with my June layouts. Please hit like and or subscribe to see more from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.